How's it going, folks? So today I'm going to be checking out a band called Cyhra. I think it's Cyhra. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, I've never listened to this band before. This is a first time listen for me, and the name of this song is Superman. Not entirely sure what to expect here, but that's always exciting in a way. So yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's just jump on in and give this a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
In a boundless world, chasing the echoes and the voice you heard. If you hold on now, we'll rise and begin. If you hold on now, we'll find our way in.
They got me at the end there when it said recorded or whatnot by Jakey. That's actually something I failed to mention. This is a project with Jakey and stuff like that. But yeah, when it said that, I was leaning over to stop the video. I thought it was done, and then they just come and wallop me with the heavy riff again. So it's a little frightening there. I saw my life flash before my eyes. But anywho, you got to warn someone before you do something like that, I mean, it was like, when you're watching a horror movie and it's like quiet and stuff. But just imagine, I mean, usually when jump scares are coming, but sometimes it's like unexpected and it's terrifying, and that's what happened here. I got lured in with a sense of, safety or whatever. and then I just got jump scared. So, anywho, uh, but I have kind of conflicting thoughts about this one here. It's like this is one of those that kind of splits me a little bit in half or like in parts, like because part of me feels like it's a little on the generic side, but then another part of me really kind of dug it for the most part, like particularly certain spots and things. Like I found myself enjoying it, but at the same time, I also found those conflicting thoughts of like, it sounds a little bit generic. Like I feel like I've kind of heard this before, but I think it kind of falls within somewhere like kind of in the middle ground there, where it's just a very accessible sort of song. In the like melodic metal kind of sphere, that modern melodic metal it has a lot of those kind of elements that one might expect from kind of just a modern melodic metal sort of thing. I mean, you have your breakdowns, you have your nice like melodic chorus, you have your sort of rallying, like the whole whoa whoa, that whole thing also feels a tad cliche, like but it just has all those elements that, how I said, it's quite accessible. It's nothing, if someone's a fan of like this particular style and genre, it's got like everything there, I think, that they would like. But it doesn't do a whole lot to kind of separate itself from the pack. But while I say that though too, is I mean it's done really well. Like it sounds good, the production and everything is good, the musicianship. I mean it's executed well. So that's why I say I kind of fall like there in the middle ground of it. Excuse me. So yeah, but again, at the end of the day, though, I did find myself enjoying it, and it's funny too. In the very beginning, I mean, it wastes no time starting, none at all. There's no like intro build up of the instrumentals or anything. I mean, just the song just starts like instantly. So it's like, wow, okay, here we go. But that's kind of cool. Like it kind of pulls you in right off the rip. Yeah, I like the musicianship. I like the guitars. The guitars were quite heavy. Even like in the chorus or in the more melodic sections, the guitar still has like a heaviness about it. But then you get those like breakdowns, those real kind of heavy beats, which I enjoyed quite a bit too. And there's some nice keyboard going on in there also, which I think really contributes a lot nicely to kind of like the melodic aspect of it. So you have the heaviness, you have that melodic aspect, and you have the vocals too that kind of walk that line. There in the chorus, they kind of soar a bit more, not like into the stratosphere or anything, but they get a bit lighter, as opposed to being a little bit more aggressive or heavy in some of the other sections. The bass work and the drums also did a good job. And one thing too that I really liked was the drums. Like there's the moments, like especially I think kind of there like in the chorus and stuff, when the drum beat, it's got this really nice rhythm, almost like a dance beat, and so it makes it really engaging for the listener to kind of just get on board with the rhythm of the song and kind of feel that almost, like I said, dance sort of beat going along with like the melodic chorus and stuff. And that's why I say, it's a lot of this, it's quite engaging. It was done really well. It doesn't overstay its welcome at all. Like at no point did I find myself thinking, okay, is this going to wrap up soon? It's quite concise, and it goes through the different sections at a decent pace, smoothly too. Like there's no like jarring elements or anything. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's a really well done kind of just modern melodic metal sort of song that has all the elements that you might expect in there, and just doing it really well. So that's really kind of my thoughts on it. I enjoyed the vocal melodies. The vocals did a good job. And again, the musicianship was solid. I like the heaviness of the guitars. The drum beats, I thought were really nice. In particular, kind of those dance beats. It's not like electronic drums or any sounding or anything, but it's just got that sort of rhythm to it. And it sounds nice and polished. So it's just a very inoffensive song, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's really my thoughts on that. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What do you think of this song here? Are you familiar with this band? I think I could be wrong because, like I said, I've not really listened to this band before. I don't think it's entirely like brand new. I think maybe they have an album that they've released before or something. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on any of that. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, let's talk about it. I'm very curious to know what y'all think about this one here. And I'll catch y'all next time. Ranger out.